Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're looking at the top 10 GTA 6 rumors we hope are true. Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be exploring various interesting rumors regarding Grand Theft Auto 6. What do you hope to see in the game? Let us know in the comments below.
I am his mentor. I am so proud of you.
What do you mean, a mentor?
Don't worry about that.
VR technology. Virtual reality was once a fever dream, the stuff of futuristic science fiction movies. But now, VR gaming is here, and while it certainly isn't perfect, it proves a solid foundation for what could be a revolutionary piece of technology. Grand Theft Auto 5 contained a first-person mode, and if GTA 6 continues in that tradition, then virtual reality should make for a logical inclusion. It's certainly a big ask, but this is Rockstar we're talking about. They always bring gaming into the future, and what better way to do that than with virtual reality GTA? Just think of the possibilities.
Robin, don't touch that.
Cross-platform multiplayer. Some people may not like it, but the Grand Theft Auto series has officially become a multiplayer experience. While earlier games dabbled in the concept, Grand Theft Auto Online perfected it and changed the GTA series forever. In 2018, it became the most profitable entertainment product of all time, with $6 billion in revenue. Chances are very high that GTA 6 will contain some form of multiplayer. Cross-platform playing is becoming more and more popular, with big games such as Fortnite and Call of Duty having it. GTA Online still doesn't support crossplay, but it should be a necessity for GTA 6. Multiple time periods. The Grand Theft Auto series has always dabbled with time. London 1969 took place in, well, 1969. Vice City was 1986, San Andreas 1992, Liberty City Stories 1998, and Vice City Stories 1984. As both 4 and 5 took place in the present day, we're thinking it's high time for another leap back. But what if the next game took place across multiple time periods? Maybe a Godfather 2-esque saga about a father and son? Or the rise and subsequent fall of a criminal empire? According to one specific leak, the story of GTA 6 will span multiple years. Not quite different time periods, but an interesting creative direction nevertheless.
Look, man, it's been a real honor, homie. But I gotta move forward in my life. It seems like all I do is let people tell me what to do and I do it and nothing changes.
RPG elements.
Avery here has a proposition.
Haven't we got other things on our mind?
I'm trying to keep the wolves from the door. So could you please cut me some slack?
The GTA series has dabbled in numerous RPG mechanics, with mixed results. GTA 5 contains very light RPG elements, like Michael's proficiency with shooting and Franklin's for driving. However, these are very surface-level additions that didn't really add much to the game. On the other hand, San Andreas contained weightlifting, cardio, boxing, and martial arts training, special shooting skills, and even the ability to gain weight should you desire. It would be interesting to see these heavier, more robust RPG elements return, especially with the addition of more modern RPG mechanics like skill trees and dialogue options.
Oh shit, the one time!
Be cool, fool. We got the paperwork.
Playing the cops.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn.
Now this would be something completely different, but big risks yield big rewards. It's traditional for GTA protagonists to be criminals, but what if Rockstar switched it up and presented fans with a protagonist belonging to the police force? They don't even have to be upstanding officers, as a corrupt and violent protagonist like Alonzo Harris from Training Day would nail the balance between unique police work and typical GTA criminality. This could work especially well if Rockstar returns to the multiple protagonists mechanic, as one could be a criminal and the other a police officer, whether corrupt or not, trying to catch them. It would be Heat in video game form. Now how awesome would that be? The 1970s.
And where did these opportunities get you, Michael?
They got me right here.
Despite being a lengthy franchise containing numerous games and time periods, the GTA series has yet to touch the 1970s. That could very well change with GTA 6. While it has since been deleted, Reddit user JackO'Lantern1982 posted various supposed leaks on the r/gaming leaks and rumors subreddit. The user claims the game will take place over multiple years from the late 70s into the early 80s. A GTA set in the 70s would obviously be amazing, but a GTA set in late 70s South America would be even better. It would certainly give off a heavy Narcos vibe, which is entirely the point given the supposed storyline. More on that in a bit though.
Suba la recompensa.
¿Por cabello, señor?
Voy a pagar $500,000 por cabeza de agente de la DEA que se quiebre.
$500,000.
Hágale.
Female protagonist.
I love you. Really, I love you. You're like the close female friend I've always wanted.
Since the dawn of time, or the dawn of the franchise at least, every GTA protagonist has been male. Rockstar broke with tradition in GTA 5 by giving fans 3 separate protagonists, and it looks like they may be breaking tradition again through a potential female lead. Back in June 2019, The No reported on a few rumors that supposedly came from an inside source. The source declared that the game would feature a female protagonist, whether by herself or within a group. However, it's also important to note that the Reddit user has denied this rumor. Either The No messed up, reported on false information, or Rockstar changed their minds. We can't wait to see who's right.
You can't be walking around with me looking like that. You need to better representate yourself. You know what I'm talking about?
Different cities. As mentioned before, GTA 6 is supposedly molded after Narcos. This may sound disappointing considering Vice City was basically Scarface, a movie that also concerns the massive drug trade of the 1980s. But fear not, because Rockstar managed to make it fresh. According to the same Reddit rumors, the game will take place between a fictional South American city, reportedly based on Rio de Janeiro, and Vice City. That's because the game will apparently feature a drug smuggling protagonist who ferries it between North and South America. These cities would look remarkable in HDR considering their rich sources of vibrant neon colors, and the time period would give them a very unique and nostalgic atmosphere. Sign us up.
By the time I was his age, I'd already been in prison twice. I robbed banks. I ran whores, smuggled dope.
And you consider them achievements?
These were the opportunities I had.
Create your own character. Throughout the entire GTA experience, Rockstar has provided fans with a preset protagonist. GTA Online experimented with this via a create-your-own-character mechanic, but it resulted in a bland protagonist. Unfortunately, that is often how these mechanics work. But that doesn't have to be the case. It's possible to have a pre-recorded set of lines, but let the player customize the physical design of their character. The character remains the same, but their look is unique to each individual player. This could also work in tandem with the rumored RPG elements, as dialogue options and skill trees could prove an interesting way for players to customize their characters to some degree. Destructible Environments.
Don't be nervous, Ron. He'll be fine with the takeover.
Takeover? Trevor! We don't need to.
If there's one disappointing thing about the GTA series, it's the rather empty open worlds. While massive and superbly detailed, the interaction level proves somewhat disappointing. So how amazing would it be to see destructible environments? Now, we don't need battlefield levels here with the entire skyscrapers crumbling to the ground, but there has supposedly been some talk of more detailed environmental damage, which we assume includes bullet holes, broken windows, burn marks, and maybe even chunks blown out of buildings, if we're being greedy. How cool would it be to return to the scene of a shootout and see all the environmental carnage you left behind?
Yeah, he gon' feel this, dog.
Check out these other great clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.